The city ordinance when it comes to street vendors have similar guidelines to Clark County's ordinance. While street vendors can be on public sidewalks, there are still restrictions when it comes to operating near schools and parks. And street vendors say that's a big limitation for their business.
And that motion carries.
Tony Ramirez from Make the Road Nevada says the organization is committed to helping street vendors through this process, but says the city's ordinance is too restrictive.
The distance requirements, that's something we're hearing directly from street food vendors. That is a big deterrent as why go through the legal process if I'm going to be operating essentially illegally, being adjacent to parks. That is something that the city council the city staff have heard numerous times.
Ramirez says many vendors are still navigating through expensive licensing and insurance costs while trying to keep up with the ever-changing ordinances.
Well, North Las Vegas doesn't require liability insurance, but the other jurisdictions do. So a lot of folks are not unsure of taking that first step because they're unclear. They were unclear of what they would be required to do from the city of Las Vegas, where many street food vendors operate.
He says this confusion could slow down operations, which could be why there are so few registered food vendor permits.
The operators have obtained 6 permits. We also have 2 other ones that are pending.
Nikki Burns-Savage at the Health District says they do offer a payment plan to help vendors.
So the payment plan that we have will cut the actual large total in thirds.
Ramirez says while the efforts are a step in the right direction, there is still progress to be made.
I think that there's still a conversation to be had at the legislature, Ray, about reducing some of the barriers that street food vendors are still facing to this day. If the city council and the county commissioners don't recognize that this is something that needs to be repaired, then that's where that conversation is going to go.
Make the Road Nevada says there are fundraising efforts underway to help street vendors with additional costs. Reporting live, Mary Jane Balyeza, 8 News Now.